Randy Orton nearly passed out during an entrance, so we'll see what went down there, as well as some stories with The Undertaker, Raw after WrestleMania, and much more. Let's start things off with this Randy Orton story. This story in a reveal actually came from Randy Orton's wife, Kim Orton. Kim appeared on the Wives of Wrestling podcast and discussed what Randy Orton almost went through during his entrance at WrestleMania 37. Kim revealed that if you go back and watch Randy Orton's entrance from WrestleMania 37, he's getting so fired up and pumped up that he holds his breath for a few seconds and gets extremely lightheaded on his way down to the ring. Kim revealed that Orton nearly passed out on the spot due to that lightheaded feeling. As far as an update for everything else Randy Orton related, he will be the first ever WWE superstar to enter WrestleMania as a tag team champion, a WWE champion, a World Heavyweight champion, a United States champion, and an Intercontinental champion after WrestleMania 38. So, just another massive accomplishment there for Orton. He's also currently in the second reign as WWE Tag Team Champions with Riddle. Orton and Riddle won the tag team titles twice in under a year, so probably one of Orton's most successful tag teams that he's ever been a part of. They've been together coming up on a year this April, so we'll see how that story continues to unfold. Everyone assumes that we'll definitely see a Randy Orton versus Riddle feud once their tag team days are over, but the question that still remains unanswered is, who will be the one to turn heel? Common sense tells us that it'll be Randy Orton, but you never know. Maybe WWE takes the unexpected route and turns Riddle, so we'll have to see how that story unfolds. A big part of WrestleMania weekend, besides the event itself, is obviously the Raw after WrestleMania. We briefly touched on this earlier in the week, but we haven't seen a full Raw after WrestleMania with fans since 2019. It's so crazy to think that we haven't seen that full Raw after WrestleMania episode in 3 years. The 2020 and 2021 Raw after WrestleManias both took place in empty arenas. So this will be the first time in a long time that we see fans back at this show. It's always an electrifying crowd because all the fans that came from around the globe for WrestleMania usually stick around and attend Raw too. So having a big mix of wrestling fans from all over the world at the Raw after WrestleMania usually results in a very alive crowd. They've invented chants, gestures, and just anything else you can think of over the years. So the Raw crowd itself is also a big selling point of the show. Reports have provided an update on this year's Raw after WrestleMania. They claim that this year's show will be written and treated like the way it was prior to 2020. It'll have big surprises, big debuts, big unexpected twists, and much more. What can we actually expect to see on the Raw after WrestleMania? Well, there's not that much information out there at this moment, but the possibilities are really endless. Like we mentioned before, the Raw after WrestleMania is a great return place for the missing Alexa Bliss. If Bianca Belair is the new champion after WrestleMania, Alexa Bliss technically has a case for revenge towards her thanks to the events of Elimination Chamber. So that's a massive return that fits into the category and theme for a Raw after WrestleMania episode. Alexa hasn't appeared on Raw since September 2021, so it's been a long time coming. Maybe this is a good return spot for her. The long-awaited debut of Veer has already been confirmed for the Raw after WrestleMania, so there's one confirmed appearance. Then you have other rumors, like the debut of Gable Steveson, who continues to tease the idea of being around during WrestleMania week, and he's already a member of Raw, so he's another possibility. If Cody Rhodes returns at WrestleMania, he'll definitely have some sort of segment on the Raw after WrestleMania that maybe we can hear him speak at. Maybe we'll also get an appearance from possibly a set of new women's tag team champions. And of course, the winner of WrestleMania 38 main event should also be on Raw to celebrate their historic unification victory. So if it's Brock Lesnar, if it's Roman Reigns, whoever is the unified WWE champion after WrestleMania should most definitely make an appearance on the Raw after WrestleMania. If WWE fully goes through with the idea of unifying both world titles, then this champion does have the responsibility of appearing on both shows from now on. They just can't call themselves a SmackDown superstar and only appear on SmackDown. This champion after WrestleMania will technically be a champion for both Raw and SmackDown. So it makes full sense for them to appear on this edition of Raw 24 hours after their victory and have a moment on the show. So, if the Raw after WrestleMania looks like anything what we just went over right there, then we'll definitely have a lot to discuss coming out of that show, so we'll see what's coming up for the Raw after WrestleMania. So when it comes to Seth Rollins' WrestleMania story, everyone thinks that his surprise opponent will be Cody Rhodes. But Bully Ray recently shared the idea of Seth's surprise appearance and said that he'd like to see The Undertaker as the surprise opponent for Seth Rollins. Bully Ray had this to say during Busted Open, quote, "It would be a hell of a surprise. Let's say that Seth Rollins stages his sit-in. I'm going to hijack WrestleMania? Have we ever seen anybody hijack WrestleMania? Seth Rollins is going to hijack WrestleMania. This show does not go on until I get an opponent. Undertaker theme plays. Place is going to go bananas." End quote. Bully's idea is getting mixed reaction because some fans really like the unique send-off that The Undertaker got with the Boneyard match at WrestleMania 36. It was a cinematic match that was shot like a movie, had an entire set, and took a long time to complete. It was a unique way to send off one of the most unique WWE superstars of all time. So fans have been very happy with that end for The Undertaker. But on the flip side, you do have your fans that are saying Undertaker never had a proper goodbye in the middle of the ring with fans. So it's one of those things where fans are split on. But Bully Ray's idea would definitely be a surprise. Seth Rollins goes out there and tries to hijack WrestleMania. Well, what better individual to defend WrestleMania than The Undertaker? A man whose career really elevated and went to a whole other level at WrestleMania for 20 plus years. The Undertaker will be backstage at WrestleMania since he will be a part of the Hall of Fame class induction, but no one expects him to be the one to answer Seth's demand. So it really would be an insane surprise, and like Bully Ray said, the crowd would go crazy because no one saw that coming. But then again, it wouldn't really be this outstanding 20-minute long match. It would probably have to be something similar to what we saw at WrestleMania 34 with The Undertaker and John Cena. Something short, something quick, that Taker can just pick up a quick win. So it's likely not happening, but it was still a fun scenario to go over and discuss. We'll have to see what actually ends up happening at WrestleMania 38, and if Seth Rollins does get a big match that he's been after for so long. But what are your thoughts on all of today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.